going on, people? It's your grandfather. I done seen some stuff lately that got me back to ranting. Here we go.
Haha, I got something to say for the people. I got some information. It might start an uprising, but it'll inform and enlighten. Come on, for sure. This here information for the people. You can like it, you can like it, you can like it. Subscribe. You keep it to yourself or give it away. I'd rather give it away because this information for the people, for sure.
Morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever part of the day you find yourself in. You know what's happening. I love you. It's your grandfather, people. Let's get right to the point. You know, I was browsing the World Wide Web as I usually do, because I like to find out information. I like to know what's happening. I like to know the new stuff that's going on, what's being talked about, what's popping, what's happening. You know, I just like to be nosy. I like to know what's going on in my world, what's going on, what's the new news in our planet. Now, with that being said, I ran across these videos. I've been running across a lot of these videos. I don't mean a little bit of videos. I don't mean like one or two. I mean just too many of these videos about why black men prefer white women, or why black men don't prefer black women. Now, with that being said, let me say this. I don't care who you prefer. I don't really care who you prefer. Your preference is your own. You make the choices that you make solely based on the person. Let me clarify, because I'm going somewhere here. Solely based on the person and that person characteristic. Let me say a few things before I get into this really deep. I'm going to talk about the different types of individuals. If you are a book-learned type individual, somebody that you know that believe they are well educated, because I'm going to say this about education. It's a fluke. It's a fluke. It's a fluke. It's a fluke. You are smart in the area that you study. That's life. That's a fact. Now, say what I had to say on that. Now, if this is the type of individual you prefer, being around people that are, of that character, then that's the person you need to be with, no matter what color they may turn out to be. If you're a rowdy cat, noisy, always kind of obnoxious, then you might prefer obnoxious people. You understand? Now, if you the kind of cat that you got street smart, and that's how you run, you run through the streets, and you got a lot of game, and you know what I'm talking about, those cats, then that's the kind of woman you prefer. Now, with that being said, let me say this. There are ratchet people in every race. There are people with just no style, no character, no grace in every race. Understand? So I'm not going to allow, or I'm not going to sit idly by, because you can do what you want to do. I'm not going to sit idly by and not have an opinion about disrespecting black women continuously. There's some very deep, I love my sisters. Listen, this is nothing against white people. I love white people. I trust white people. I tell you, like I told you before, they will stand by you through thick and thin. And they'll turn on you too. But that's a whole nother story. Let me say what I'm saying here, people. Now, with that being said, there are ratchet people in all races. There are people of quality in all races, no matter what the color is. So I'm not going to keep allowing this thing to beating up our sisters and making them feel like, they not deserving of a good black man. Now, you make the choice of what type of individual you want to be with. I prefer a woman who has opinions. I don't need no mousy woman beside me. I'm loud, I'm obnoxious, I'm rude, I'm arrogant. And that's the type of individual I need. Somebody to suppress my mess. You understand? As long as she's not disrespectful, that's the type of individual I need beside me. Now, if you got a soft, you got a mousy, I'm not talking about nobody, I'm not focusing on any individuals. I'm just saying if you got a soft, you got a mousy, you got a soft to touch, you may need somebody that has a suppressive will. And that's the kind of individual you might need to find yourself with. If education is your thing, much like me, I need somebody with that's interested in information. This information, this interesting information, is willing to seek out information, just continuously trying to learn. I was blessed with a woman who has an opinion, and also is an information seeker. And I thank God for it. But if that's who you are, and if you're looking for somebody that's book learner, then that's what you need. If you need a woman that you can suppress her growth, then you need just a female or the bride. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to start nothing. I'm just pointing out some facts to you. You know what I'm talking about. But I'm saying, listen, as I stated before, these qualities are not based on solely on a race. They're based on the quality of the person. They got some rednecks that's running around buck crazy. You know, they got no respect for their man. And also vice versa. The man has no respect for her. So, for you to pick out a whole race and try to degrade them, because the world is making you do that. See, the world is making you do that. See, I'm going to tell you something. I love you all. But I'm asking you to please, and I keep saying this, stop allowing this world to influence you. Be your own thinker. Start being a free thinker. Stop jumping on every bandwagon that's out there, the new trend, the new thing that's happening. Make the trends. Be a trendsetter. We're looking for some good trendsetters. Not all these judgmental people who judge people solely on a whole entire race. Or lump a whole entire race into, we are all individuals. But our own individual characters and our own individual principles. Our own individual standards. And we really got to start being aware that we can't lump people in the same group with other people. Some people are just gonna be who they gonna be. And other people are concerned about everything that's going on around them. And want better for each other. And that's in every race. Hey, listen, I love you. I'm your grandfather. I spit out a few things real quick because it was just something I need to get off my chest. I said what I said, and I meant what I said. You know who I am. It's your grandfather. You can find me at Darrylscur. That's DARRYLSCUR. This old man knows Jack. This old man does know Jack. He knows Jack, and that's a fact. And we're going to find out what the Jack's going on. Peace. You have a blessed day. God loves you, and so do I.